Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very, very special edition of today's stream. We have an event today. Am I in focus? Here, let me make sure I'm in focus first. I had to go brush my teeth. It's weird brushing your teeth after getting your wisdom teeth removed. How we doing, everyone? Nice audio. I hope the audio is working. Is it good? Is the audio good? I don't know if he's being sarcastic. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. How are we? Jelly coming in with that gifted sub to Jim Boy. Thank you for that, Jelly. Never mind, it's on you. Yeah, HD trying to gaslight me, bro. I'm feeling, for you guys that don't know, I got my wisdom teeth out on Thursday. I'm feeling great. I mean, I'm a little sore, but aside from that, I'm feeling great. To test your cam, what are you on about there, Mr. Man? Anyway, I think we're actually starting to get geared up to start. Maybe? I don't know. Just got fucked. Okay, well, HD's all over the place, bro. I don't even know if HD knows what he's talking about. I think we're going in live. I should have started earlier, bro. What the fuck? All right, I got to do a quick intro, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this event. We've got two teams lined up for you today. I believe it's a best of two. I think there could be a tie. I'm not sure if there's a best of three set up for today, but we are currently matched up here. Let's go meet our first team, the New York City Rats. The New York City Rats is going to be led by your man Patel, followed by, you've got Skythal, Porcupine, Ducky, Sergeant Sky. Good old-fashioned team over here leading the New York City Rats. On the other side, you're going to have the North Carolina Bears. Look at the North Carolina Bears led by your truly. That would be Oatbread, Monarch, and Longreach. We're going to have a wonderful matchup today against the North Carolina Bears and the New York City Rats. I hope it's going to be good. I'm not really sure if we're full starting, but I'm pretty sure we are. So I'm just kind of waiting for them to get out of staging phase here. If you've got any questions on what the fuck we're doing, full starting, I believed we were full starting. If you have any questions on what we're doing today, please put them down in chat. This is an event. It is a show of force event. We have, of course, my home team, the New York City Rats. Absolute amazing team. Phenomenal leadership. I had the pleasure of joining. Yo, Patel dropping the gifted subs. Yo, my boy. Hey, I had the wonderful pleasure of meeting with the New York City Rats just the other day to talk to them about their game strategy. And honestly, I'm looking forward to this matchup. We've got a wonderful matchup today. We'll get you in on this. We've got the wonderful Belaya. If my squad will pop up here. There we go. Yeah, we've got the wonderful Belaya here. We've got New York City Rats starting out as the United States of America up here on the north. And it looks like we're about a minute and a half away from staging phase ending. But not a large event today in terms of player base. Got a bit of a discrepancy between players. We're just going to see. We're just going to join. Honestly, I'm here to watch some good games. I'm not sure how crazy we're going to get today, but I'm just here. Bears Junkie coming in on the YouTube. We love Patel. Yo, what's up, UNN Echo? Welcome in, brother. How are you? We do love Patel. I do have a little bit of favoritism here, chat. My home team is the New York City Rats. If we look here, we've got Yankee Stadium, M1A2, Command Squad, Striker 50 Cal, Chop Cheese, Bodega Boys, Times Square, MSG, M2A3, and the old-fashioned Logi Runner. Chilling with some Koth? Okay. On the other team, oh shit, I got fucking, here, let me see. What do we got for the other team? We've got T90 Gaming, Infantry, Loyalist BTR, BMP2, Command Squad, American Spy, waiting to switch. I actually really fuck with that. Anyway, good luck to all. Taking my laptop with me to ensure it stays up. I hope so, bro. Are we coming out of staging phase? We are going to be coming out of staging phase in the next 15 seconds. And as I was saying, I had the pleasure to meet with the New York City Rat team. And let me tell you, they have one hell of a plan coming into this fight. I really am scared for the North Carolina Bears. I'm a little worried that they're not quite locked in as this fucking New York City Rats are. How am I feeling, Blue Hawk? I'm actually feeling really, really good. Nice solid rollout here. Looks like we got a split squad 5 running on the east side of the map here, followed by command really locking it down on the west. I'm curious to see how they roll out into the objective. Squad 5 is mainly going to be able to get into their sneaky spot. They are the Rat Squad. They are setting up behind enemy lines to interfere with enemy logistics. I'm flying over here just to kind of... I know that there's this fucking tiger in the trees here, and for some reason I am blind as fuck. He's down here on the rocks. Oh, by the way, chat, I didn't say it. It's also my fucking birthday today, bro. So what a great way to spend my birthday, fucking out here rooting for my home team in an event that they've planned for. I'm a little curious on how this tiger's feeling. He's got a really interesting spot. I think he does hear the contacts to his northeast. I'm thinking he does. He's got audio on him. Yo, Jelly coming in with 5 more gifted subs, baby. What's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah, it is my birthday. I do get older today. Jelly coming in with another 5. I don't know why the alert is not working. I think Jelly is going to sauce. We've got this striker and infantry pushing in. The Logi's staying behind. 2 Logis coming up north. The Tiger coming up. Tiger 50 cal RWS. I'm scared here. We're going to have our first contact between the striker and the fucking... Do neither one of them see each other? Are they going to kiss? The questions we must ask each other. Driver goes down. Gunner's still in. Gunner's still in. We did lose Squad 8's Logi. I don't know where he died. He died somewhere. Squad 8's Logi does go down. RWS... Tiger follow shortly behind. A couple of dismounts on that infantry here. I'm really curious to see what our Russian strategy is here. I'm seeing 2 infantry on the defense point out here, along with... Okay, I'm curious to see here. It looks like the RGF, the Russian Ground Forces, not the Royal Ground Forces, the Russian Ground Forces, they're going to be setting up over here on train. I think that they just want to lock it down. Are they going to concede the first 2 points? That's a bold strategy. It's a really, really bold strategy. It's looking like the far north is going to be pretty clear here with just 2 infantry there. Looks like the United States are going to secure that north side with just that Tiger RWS going down. I'm really curious to see if they are super fobbing train. What is going through their head right now, bro? Yeah, two free capture points is an interesting strategy here. I'm not sure. It does look like they are 100% going to be locking down. Did they double up?
Once you guys get that built up,
Oh, no.
to the left, I have a HESCO on a wall.
Wow. All right, it looks like the RGF is really setting up that fucking train tunnel defense. Did they lock up all of the entrances? It does look like they are looking to block in themselves on train tunnel and just lock it the fuck down. From my meeting with the New York City Rats, they planned for this. They knew that the RGF were highly likely going to be super fobbing tunnel defenses, and they wanted to set up a little bit of a behind the line attack, which we're getting our first contacts right here. They're not sure where the contact's coming from, but they gotta know it's gotta be across the road. This is gonna be spicy. Yeah, this train tunnel is gonna be an interesting capture point. Squad 5, Ducky, securing that flank. We got one hell of a standoff here. Taking a couple more shots, not returning any shots. I'm curious what our 2 stooges are doing here. Oh, Beard and Leather or Beard and Dominus? I'm not sure which one's which.
Gonna be hard to cross. Can't see where he's shooting
Yeah, they're not sure where this guy's engaging.
Right up against the rock.
Ooh, nice GL landing somewhat close to his contact. Still taking ooh, Beard goes
He's
down.
on top of the rock.
They do know where he's at, but I believe they have not spotted our friend over here in the bush. Am I hearing? Interesting. We got that is this the RWS MRAP? I believe this would be the RWS MRAP. Yep. Enemy Logi truck going down. This was a part of their strategy. They knew they were going to be pushing logistics hardcore into train tunnel. They knew that they were going to be hoarding and hoarding and hoarding supplies. Their main goal was disrupt those supplies. For the most part, I'm thinking that they did. Calling that they're going to want to settle down, but I don't know if they're going to get that pleasure as they might run into another Tiger here coming out of Maine. Yep, there it is. RWS Tiger versus RWS versus Open Top. Oh, the driver and the gutter go down at the last second. The last second. Interesting to see very little armor leaving out of the RGF main. Very interesting here. The USA have secured the first objective. Patel and that squad have started to set up for secondary point. Let's check in on Squad 5's Rat Squad, trying to disrupt tunnel defenses. This was their main objective. They knew, and again, they knew that the tunnel defense was going to be the hardest objective for them to take. Let's just slow it down. Late save? Oh, that's a dope ass emote, dude. Thank you for the fucking hype train on my birthday, followed by the late save emote unlock. What a banger to have. We've got Ducky here. Gnome and Monkey still locking down the entrance or the supply routes into tunnel defenses. We're still getting this contact up on this ridge line with this infantry across the water. I'm not sure what their plan is here. Wonderful grenade and RPG coming in. I guess that would be a law. That man is very, very dead. Fort Knox, I wish you a wonderful sleep. Who do we have here? Got Tano. What does he got?
Ben, he's just wasting shit.
Calling out that he's wasting ammo. Although I'm pretty sure he's about to fucking walk in these 40 mics right into him. Will he be able to get the shot? Come on. You know you can do it. Come on. Shoot him. There you go.
Got him again.
Well, that's a good shot based off him. Looks like Squad 5 gets wiped off that. Ducky is fucking pushing, dude. He's like, I don't care. I'm making entrance. But I think he can't get in. Where is this motherfucker? Here he is. Walking around, realizing that they've mostly blocked off tunnel. Ooh, we're going to get a little bit of contact here. Ducky does see him. 2 contacts. He opens up, takes down one. He sees the other. Nice shot on both. Ducky clearing out 2. Long reach and Coco. He's going to get pushed here, but unfortunately, the Russian ground forces can't even leave their own tunnel defenses here. So it looks like Ducky might get away with this. Somebody rolling in to pull a little bit of cover over here. Yeah, I'm thinking that the main battle here is going to form around tunnel defenses. We're going to see one hell of a battle. Ducky just continuing to drop bodies. Ooh, did he find an entrance? I am way too fucking zoomed in. Oh, I don't know if you saw that there was an entrance here. Does get taken down by Pilot 2 Black.
Well, my balls hurt.
Is there more?
You shot me in the balls.
Yeah,
No,
this would have been. Oh, this is not an entrance. Unless they can climb over.
This is the right server, right?
I'm coming.
I'm not sure. I am not sure. The back line is continuously being reinfortified by our good friend Monkey and Nomi running backline offense here. I'm really curious to see. We have yet to have any sort of RGF armor rollout. Do they not? Okay, we have a BTR unaccounted for. Where the fuck is this BTR? Is it in the capture point? Where the fuck is this BTR? USA is gonna we're just gonna take that first cap. They took their hot fucking time with that first cap. I'm really curious to see if Gnome and Monkey are going to come into contact here. They do see an opening on the south side of tunnel defenses. No Russian ground forces to meet them back here. They're going to drive right in. Going to drive right in. Uncontested. Dismounts. They're going to start searching for the radio.
Alright, this room's clear.
Falling out, some rooms are clear. Barely dodging these contacts. I don't think the Russian ground forces have realized they parked in RWS. There's our first sight. There's no way he missed that. There's no way. There's no way. The RGF know they're here. They need to... Oh, yep. Monkey, come on now. Monkey! Monkey! Yeah, you shake your head at me. You shake your head at me. Ooh, Monkey and Gnome going down. Did they find the radio? Yes, they did. There's no way that Gnome doesn't know where this radio is. At this point, it's fair to say the United States Army have, at least, they have marked the radio on the map. A little bit of team killing going on over here on the outside of Train. These Russian ground forces are, they're really struggling to lock down their own exits, bro. David Vickery, team killing a friendly there. A small group of infantry from the Russian ground force is going to reinforce Volano outskirts to not just give it away for free. I really like the fact that we're seeing some infantry push to the north out of tunnel defenses to try to slow down this American push on the north. I believe they're going to be able to beat them there. We're going to see Squad 6 and Squad 2 come into contact here. We still have Ducky on the flank. Squad 3 with the striker, Skythal. I'm fucking flying all over the place. Thank you, Bears, for saying I'm a good play-by-play guy. We've got Skythal setting... I think that... I have to remember their meetings. I believe the meeting was to set the radio and the hab over here in this little area, but they originally needed a striker to come clear out the forest to make sure it was clear to pave the way for the infantry. I believe we're going to see Patel come along this south or this far west side and place that hab for tunnel defenses. I'm really curious to see if the U.S. will get another attack up on the east side or if they will just stay on the west side. I'm going to fly down here and see if I can't get a peek at what's going on this south entrance to tunnel defense here. Wow, that is a fantastic MG emplacement. That is not going to be easy for the United States to deal with, although I think with the armor that they will. We are seeing that BTR-82 that I missed come out of main. He's going to put a lot of pressure on this south side of the objective. He's going to put down a lot of pressure. The United States infantry need to start to get out of the open. This BTR is just going... Oh! The striker from up on the mountain starts to engage. BTR-82 doesn't know where he is. No, he's somewhere in the mountains looking for him. Squad 2 starting to approach. Hab or radio going down. I think that was just a GL. No effect on target. 50 cal striker. Going to get another couple of shots on this BTR-82. Maybe even an engine. Oh, no. Oh, I thought the BTR-82 was just stuck there for a second. The United States infantry is really struggling on this south side, but again, their goal is to mainly deny resources. Striker and BTR-82 starting to engage. BTR-82 is engined. BTR-82 does see the striker. Oh, this is not good for the striker. The striker comes out on top. Somehow the striker comes out on top. Our lovely, who is this? Toka Cat and Skythal locking it down with that fucking BT or the striker 50 cal. They're wounded. They're not feeling very good. They got black smoke, engines fucked, but I think they're going to be able to limp this one back as Russian ground forces really don't have any infantry to respond, as mainly their infantry is within tunnel defenses. Again, we're just going to keep circling back to the fact that tunnel defenses is going to be our primary target and consideration. We did call that hab and radio being placed by Patel. Stryker did clear the area. Enemy tank is coming up. That striker needs to get out. T90 coming out of main. Flying in. Squad 4 helicopter taking shots from the BMP-2. This tank rolling in is already spotted by Squad 4. Tank is marked on the map. Our striker is still in the area. They needed to get out. I'm not sure if they are safe up here. I need to find them. This forest is insane. I'm thinking that they're going to be able to get out of this. I don't think that tank's going to get any sort of visual on them. It looks like they should be safe. Squad 4 United States helicopter does get sniped by this the fucking tank, I'm pretty sure. This tank on the south side is going to cause problems. What's happening on the Russian attack? Let's go look. Squad 2 is making entrance. Somebody just took a fucking round. I'm not sure who took a round. I'm going to leave the tunnel defenses as I think it's going to be a little bit quiet for a little bit. I want to go look at outskirts. Squad 2 doesn't have a rally. USA has a hab. I'm thinking that Squad 2 is not going to be able to hold. I don't even know if they're really going to cost any tickets for the USA here. Just not looking good. Where are we finding mortars? Friendly tank is up. Is Mason not playing? I thought Mason was fucking playing. I need to go talk to this tank crew. I'm gonna go talk to this tank crew because here only friendlies, only heard by friendlies. Let's go talk to this tank crew because I was under the impression that Mason was gonna be in this tank, but what are they engaging? Can they even see any sorts of infantry? I was under the impression Mason was gonna be here. Where's Mason?
Mason's power supply took a shit.
Oh my god, what a
So
fucking
his
degen.
third seat is gunning, otherwise the crew is still the same.
Oh, I got you. I was just checking in. So, apparently Mason's fucking shit's broke. It's broke as fuck. The United States was counting on their strong armor, but one of their better armored gunners is now gone. We have Porcupine taking over. I believe Ray's driving. Usually Porcupine's a driver from my knowledge and from what I know. Fort Knox is gonna maybe burn this rally. Is he in this building? Where you at, bro? Where you at? He's outside. Oh, he's lining up a shot. And did it hit? It missed the Logi, hit the fucking rocks in front. Looks like, what is that, Squad 8, the Logi squad might be able to RTB unscathed. I believe second point is going to fall. I would assume the RGF has called a UAV over outskirts. I would be really interested to know if the United States called the UAV, then that would be a little curious. I'm not thinking so. That the first two objectives are going to go right to the Americans. We're going to see a really interesting shift, I should say, in tickets here. The Americans really being conservative. So are the Russians. Either strategy might work. The fucking U.S. has entered into tunnel defenses. Where are they at? They're in here somewhere.
Let's go.
Oh?
No, wait.
We're up to here. We're going for a bandage. Does he hear it? Is he going to push? He's pushing? That's going to be a clear. That's a full clear. That was a very, very greedy bandage, but it looked like that was all they had left. Oatbread locking down his tunnel defense. He's not fucking getting rid of it. By no means is he ready to give up tunnel defenses. Is the T90 going to pull into? I think they want to maybe get the BMP into the tunnel. I'm not sure, man. T90 is coming around on the east side, going to get on this road. We might see our tank battle over here. Squad 1 rotating over to the east side of the map. Enemy tank has not been updated in marks. Last known marker for enemy tank is back here on Echo 512. Not sure if the United States know that this tank is moving. Squad 5 coming back in on that rally. Monarch in the RWS, I would assume, is going to be parked fucking right next to Squad 5's rally. I'm really curious to see if Squad 5 even notices this. They're going to walk right by him. Wow. Squad 5 walking right by him. I mean, to be fair, they're not looking at each other either, man. That's going to be the first contact. They should immediately know that this guy is here now. This RWS should be known. This infantry is just running in the open. They heard the shots. No response. Yep, taking shots now.
Cover.
Yep, now they hear the shots. Tank should be called shortly as well. Tank should be called shortly as well. Not a great spot for this Squad 5 infantry. Enemy tank pushing the bridge. If we can, if Squad 5 can get tracked, they might be able to make a play on this tank, but I just don't think that is going to happen. Squad 5's rally is going to get probably squashed here by the RWS. It's rotating around. Going to put a pusher on this infantry. Anything going on over here? Any spice? That AT is looking for him. Going to drive right up on him. Not looking good. What are you doing? Caught in the open. Playing risk. Enemy tank does rotate back. Still no updated marks on this enemy tank. BMP2 is going to be right under. Who is this? Who is this? We got TV. Is TV trying to sneak in? Where is this guy? Oh, he's outside. They've officially blocked off the south exit and entrance, I should say. We got one combat engineer sneaking in. Squad 2 is going to continue to put pressure on outskirts, but I'm not quite sure why. Unless they're trying to get a radio burned. Enemy tank is going to be spotted. I believe I just saw the marks come in. Squad 2 and 4 do have visual on tank. Not sure that they're going to be able to act on that, though. We do have a very, very wide flank by the fucking United States armor. They are probably going to try to get in behind on this tank and BMP. TV drops a C4 on the fucking BMP. Oh, he got caught. I don't think he got away with that one. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get away. He got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and he's going to go down. Got a little greedy there with the C4. I'm not sure if he got it attached to the BMP. We're going to follow him for about 20 more seconds and see. Not that I think that the U.S. can really act on that C4. He did get the C4 off. No track, no dice. That BMP probably unscathed. United States. Ooh, we have a little bit of a flank by Somt over here. He might be able to get a shot to track the tank. U.S. has the UAV in the air. The tank is known. I'm betting that they might try to go for an airstrike on this tank with Somt going for a track. Although he is targeting the BMP. So I'm going to walk that back. I'm curious to see why he's going to target the BMP here. He's just given away his position. He's probably going to die. The BMP's not really going to take any damage there. Somt does fall. I would have liked to see them try to get a play on this tank. It looks like a majority of the United States mines that were placed early on have been cleared. Very little movement into the objective from the United States. I really like to hear what they're going on in command chat. I want to hear what they're talking about in command chat, what they're strategizing, what they're thinking. What the hell? Where did this BMP die from? Was that 2-inch Punisher? It was 2-inch Punisher with the hack kit onto the BMP-2, takes him down before they can get the vehicle repair station up and repaired. That is a huge hit for the Russian ground forces here. Realistically, all they have left is a RWS and tank. I believe the BTR-82 is going to be coming back up online here soon.
Enemy BMP destroyed. Hat got it. Good shit.
Enemy tank taking the tracks back to main. Knows that they are not happy with the mine structure. Really curious to know what's going on in the minds of this enemy tank, or not the enemy tank, the Russian ground forces.
Down E2. Hold.
Gonna get another AT shot on this RWS.
RWS mark accurate.
Oh!
He's currently firing into our
No
half
dice.
tunnel, seems like.
No dice. Russian ground forces just called
Be advised, enemy infantry approaching
called to
half
see if this
to the
RWS
southeast.
is accurate.
Markers are accurate.
It's not. Squad 3 did that RWS did get hit by the fucking mines.
2 diamonds.
Monkey's mines do find a target. Let's see if we can see where they're at here. Where the fuck did you go, bro? There they are.
Hey, 4, look at 5, observe. Something hit mines there. I don't know if it was the tank or not.
The mines were called as hit. Not sure if it was the tank or the RWS.
I need an accurate tank mark.
Who's got people spotting the habit train tunnels? That
Squad 4's helo is starting to spot.
just infantry up there, seems like.
They're trying to find the tank. They're really worried about this T-90.
Calling out possible enemy at E529. They're pouring out the west side.
Radio is marked accurate on train.
They know
I
where
don't know about that hat mark. I don't know who put that down.
they know where the radio
Actually,
is.
no,
That
that's
down
not
is
accurate.
rough estimate.
The hab is marked very
Is
rough.
that going to be external?
Internal, most likely.
We were in that train tunnel.
Train is really locked down. I am.
Any updates on the
Wait,
enemy
what the
tank?
fuck? There's nobody here. It looks like the Russian ground forces don't even have anybody in the train tunnel right now. Where is their infantry?
Did any AT hit the tank?
You have 2 Russian ground forces troops on the objective. If we look at the top, I believe Spec 4 is going to try to push this enemy hab. Yep. He's rushing right to this hab. Does get spotted. Will 2-inch Punisher get the shot on him? A good old-fashioned suppression battle here.
Cover the hab.
He does go down. Did they get the nade out? Did he get the nade out? He did!
Oh, he talked to me.
Nice trade, although he is going to be revived.
I can't see anything near 5 observe.
Did they get this hab marked? Do they know where this is? Ooh, Pilot 2 Black with the hat kit on the flank. Is he going to engage this fucking striker? Ooh, Russian ground forces dropping an artillery right over their head as they get pressure on the radio. Is he going to dig? Is he going to dig? He's not digging. Is he waiting for the artillery?
It seems like we might have proxied their hab with our hab placement. I was looking inside their 5.
That artillery is really going to pain him. Although train tunnel is starting to flash blue. That does not show good for the Russian ground forces. The enemy, or the Russian ground forces hab is still online. We do have troops entering on the south side. I need to get in here. A big push coming in from the United States here as they're pushing in. How did they get in? They dug down one of the Heskos. They have C4 on the radio. Monkey sacrifices himself. Oakbread falling with his radio. Just 1 Russian ground force troop left inside the objective, and he falls. Russian ground forces artillery is overhead. The United States is more than likely going to lose this radio, but they will exchange train tunnel for it, and in my opinion, that is the best possible outcome for them. I can't tell if this gentleman is digging. Yo, Sappermans, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Russian ground forces artillery is just pounding this hab. Enemies just got called out. Full squad pushing in from the north side of train. Issue is, can the RGF even re-enter their fob? It looks like they have a slight entrance right here. However, they have to deal with this fucking what is it? Bradley. This Bradley is locking down this northern entrance. Smoke should allow the Russian ground forces to try to make a play, but they need to get into the objective. Enemy tank coming back in. Do we know where our friendly tank is? He's taken an overlook approach.
How many chefs do we have on tunnel?
Just one. That's
Decapping one Chev.
They're only one chevron on train. They still need to clear this north. I just want to appreciate this tank spot. I believe. Oh, they were in a wonderful hold down position.
I think I have BTR 82s on my attack. Just hit mines.
BTR 82 coming in on the south side. Got called out, hitting mines.
Water tube is up. Put down fire mission.
All right. Command chat's getting a little too interesting. I need to dip out. It's fucking impossible to film in here, bro. There's so many little tunnels.
Thank you.
You should have
right side,
bandages.
Yeah, guy down. Yeah, I got him on my feet for
right
bandages.
Ooh, the BTR 82 is gonna get an wonderful position over top here. Oh, he's not looking good though. His ass is hanging a little low. Engine seems fine. A little bit of white smoke. Doesn't seem too tore up. Doesn't have the best position to look into train tunnel here. US still locking it down. Squad 3, are they able to clear out this radio? I don't even know if they were able to get it on bleed. I am very against the tunnels, dude. What the fuck? How did this guy... Did he get killed by the tank? Where the fuck did this dude die from? We're gonna have to go check that one in fucking post, bro, because I have no idea where that fucker died from. Did they get the radio on bleed, though? No, he was not able to get the radio on bleed, which means that it's just staged. They can't spawn, but unfortunately, the Russian ground forces are not going to be able to claim those 20 tickets quite yet. Let's see if I can get myself into the train. Look at this lovely underside here. Oh, I figured this was going to be a position for the Russians. I really would have thought that they would have held armor on the objective inside. A big missed opportunity that they did not hold infantry inside the objective. Looks like the United States are going to be able to secure train tunnel, and that was their biggest hurdle. Enemy tanks spotted on the south side. They know the BTR is there. BTR is most likely going to go to try to put pressure on that radio. Rest in peace. A lot of the United States Army's infantry getting picked off on this objective. I think at this point, the Russian ground forces really need to scramble to set up defenses on Industrial Yard. I don't think that they were quite prepared to lose that fucking train tunnel that quickly. I believe Squad 2 pushing out on the north was a big contributor to that. Seal guy might have tracked the fucking Abrams. Can I see the Abrams? Where is this motherfucker? Yep, Abrams is tracked. Not so sure that they're going to be able to make any sort of play on that Abrams, though. Russian ground forces have used their artillery, so they can't airstrike. Seal guy's just a lat. He's already used his rocket to track them. Is he trying to at least get shots on the crew? Oh, he took another shot at him. There he is. Somewhere in there. Oh. Playing fucking hide and seek with the Abrams and the Bradley. Not probably going to be very healthy for him here. They know he's there. Not sure why they haven't put an HE round right on him. But he's going to fall down to coax. Not a lot he could have done there. He did buy his team a little bit of time by getting that Abrams tracked. Oh, we are going to see the T-90 is going to push in now. I did not realize the T-90 was pushing in. Abrams gets first shot on T-90, gets two shots on T-90, Abrams, 2 shots into the T90. It's ammo racked right after 2 shots. T90 didn't even get a shot off. T90 didn't even get a shot off. Oh my gosh. Not only was the tank accurately marked, the T90 just fumbles the ball at the 1-yard line, getting absolutely railed. 2-shot ammo rack. Woo! That was exactly how they fucking planned it. Not really. They planned it to be much earlier, but they were calling for a 2-shot ammo rack on the fucking tank. Wow. This BTR is going to be able to probably clear this radio. Radio's on bleed, just bled. BTR 82 did clear it out. Interested to see where the United States Army recovers. They are not anywhere near setting up on Industrial Yard, although 522 tickets. 522 tickets, chat. I mean, it is still going to the Russian ground forces in terms of tickets here. The Russian ground forces have tickets to play with, but I'm worried that they don't quite have the defense set up that they need. The Americans still not really rolling out much. I mean, we might get a little bit of a lull here. Let's get some sweat dripping, baby. Sorry, that was fucked. That was fucked. Well, we'll go back to some tunage as we're waiting for the fucking 2 teams to start to get into positions. Looks like squad 1 is going to get back to base. Squad 7, oh, we have a helicopter. This is where we need to follow. This helicopter is chock full of infantry and zooming its way all the way to Industrial Yard. This is an aggressive play. They are going to hot drop onto this waterfall. I remember they called for this very, very early on in their planning. They identified this as a position to attack Industrial Yard off of, and look at what they're doing. They're dropping a full squad. Almost, no, not even a full squad, a full helicopter, uncontested onto this fucking radio, or onto this water. Wow! United States are showing that their plan is executing flawlessly. There's no way that helicopter wasn't spotted. The United States got the radio down. Not sure where they're going to put the hab.
Did not expect that, not gonna lie.
All plans seem to be going flawlessly for the United States Army here. I know we were talking about tickets, but I don't think the United States Army is willing to forgive anything less than a complete victory. Grenade comes out, knocks down Patel, and one more. Infantry being marked on this hillside. It's just one. He falls. More infantry swinging in. We've got Seal Guy and Spec 4 coming in. Seal Guy and Spec 4. Not sure if they realize how many Americans are just on the other side of this fucking ridge. Where the fuck is Seal Guy? Oh, Seal Guy is he's keyed in here. Got his binoculars out, trying to spot, see if he can't find anything. Spec 4 probably digging or locking down his own radio. Starting to engage off the radio. That's a big no-no. We don't want to see that. Engaging off radio is going to trigger the infantry to push over in your area. If your job is to defend the radio, you need to just hold on the radio and make sure that the infantry doesn't roll on top of it. However, the United States might have pushed south past that radio, not even realized it was there. Seal Guy and Schmitty. Oh yeah, I mean, they're just a dominant performance by this fucking New York City Rats. Spec 4 holding the line. USA can't seem to get a shot on him. Miss. Oh, got him on the last shot. God damn it, Beard. We're gonna have to send you to fucking training, bro. He missed so many goddamn shots there.
You got that guy?
Do they do know where the radio is?
-1 at
Radio is known. Seal guy is last man on the rocks. Where is this guy? There he is. Seal guy pulling out his RPG with heat. Is he gonna target the striker? I'm pretty sure his position's known. He's got grenades flying at him. He is loaded, but he's about to get pushed. Dominus finds him. Enemy radio not pressured enough. The hab's still up. We have Master over here. Maybe gonna kill Ducky? Yep. Laying down in the middle of the fucking open out here. What a rat. It's not a bad position, I'm not gonna lie. I can't hate the guy for it. Oh, he's gonna put some pressure. He's gonna crawl up. I'm not sure if this guy right here even knows. Gnome, do you realize Ducky just went down? Did you not hear the contact just to your south? You're digging ammo crate, bro. Radio is gonna get pressured. Oh, that's awkward. He gets parked on. I don't even think they realize they're parked on him. I don't think they realize they're parked on him. Is he dead? No. He's playing dead. Oh, shit.
bruh.
They just realized he's alive. He's alive. That call was made. The call was made. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. They didn't realize he was fucking alive. Oh, shit. I'm flying way too fast. Do we have tanks engaging? What is our tank engaging? What is the fucking United States tank engaging? Running back to Maine. Is he chasing some? Is the enemy tank back online? I'm so lost right now. I'm not sure where all of this cannon fire is coming from. I'm tripping out, wigging out. Oh, here, by the way, this was the choo-choo emote, the one we got. What a fucking banger of an emote. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the gifted subs on my fucking birthday. What a wonderful stream for my birthday. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything better than, well, maybe not having all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed, but it is what it is. Oh, the United States dropping an aggressive ass artillery. Huge Russian ground force push into the trees. Gonna put pressure on that hab. It should be. It is not marked, even though that they know it's there. They watched him place it. Let's go to Oatbread. Oatbread's pushing the charge, throwing grenades just past the smoke. They know the striker's there. Oh my! At the last second, the striker protects Ducky. Oh my! Holy shit! Where'd that come from? What the fuck? Oh my God, Ducky got fucking removed from the game. I don't even know where the fucking rocket came from. Was that Fort Knox? Jesus Christ. Ducky gonna have to be put together with a lot of stitches and staples. Well, at least he fell in somewhat of good cover. Artillery starting to land on industrial. We're gonna stage for it. Watch this shit land. We have Russians pushing. Oh, they might get killed by that artillery. Not looking like it. This artillery gonna be mainly ineffective aside from putting pressure onto the enemy hab or the RGF hab. Where this hab is not known, but they should be able to stay alive in the hab and keep it up. They are little dwarfs digging and digging because they know that their shit's getting railed right now. Radio does go down a level. Don't think it's gonna be on bleed though. Radio is down to 1 level. It's just staged. Hab is going to be proxied. Or not, Hab's not proxied. It's the radio. Monkey, Gnome, Dominus. Looks like Squad 5's trying to get a flank onto this radio to try to get pressure on it. Russian ground forces are going to be spewing out of that Hab to try to secure the area. They have to know that the Americans are coming for that Hab. It doesn't seem like they realize that they are going straight for the radio. For the most part, no infantry's been called out. Where the fuck are they? Hard to find these motherfuckers. They blend in so well. They don't see them. Like 2 ships in the wind. Starting to take shots. Starting to take shots. They know the radio. I don't think they know where the Hab is. They know where the radio is. They have no idea where this Hab is. Monkey and Gnome gonna fall. Ducky shortly behind. Getting pressure. They need... The United States have to realize where this radio is. Or the Hab is.
Frag out.
Poor Ducky. I'm sorry, Ducky. Damn. The Americans don't know where this Hab is, and that is playing immensely into the benefit of the Russian ground forces here. Oh, shit, I fucking missed it. The Russians were able to get up to this radio and get pressure on it, although the Americans were able to take it back and hold it. Habs coming back online will more than likely not be proxied. Biggest issue here, there will be a static artillery on this fucking radio, I guarantee it. 100% this radio will get a static artillery on it. I have no doubt in my mind. Bradley's taking shots from the hat kit to the south. Seems to be partially engined white smoke, gray smoke. Tracked. Does he see the... He did at the last minute see the hat kit. No, he didn't. He doesn't see him. He's right there. Never mind. The enemy hat kit, I think, just missed. Just plain and simple missed. Looks like they're going to try to get out and repair. Looks like for the most part they might be able to. The United States tank has really been in the back line a lot. I'm wondering where he's been up to, what he's been up to. Think we're going to see things slow down slightly. BMP-2 is pushing this. Oh, he's pushing the Bradley. Oh no, this poor Bradley. I don't know if it was called out on command chat. Bradley is going to get pushed by the BMP-2. Does he know how to have eyes? Bradley got the track up just in time. Bradley got the track up just in time. Bradley is RTB. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up. BMP-2 just racing in behind this Bradley. Bradley needs to leave. I don't think he can take him. He's too wounded. There's the BMP-2. Quick glimpse. Don't know if the BMP-2 knows where he's at anymore. This Bradley's got to run. If he can get far enough north, he can get to his friendly tank, but that BMP-2 might catch him because he's on the road. BMP-2 is following the road. Bradley's using the water. Smart to use the low ground, but in this instance, you might want to just get the fuck out because that BMP-2 is about to get into this water. He's about to get his toes wet. Nope. Is he RTB? He's cutting his losses? Oh, no. Too soon? Too soon? Does the tank have eyes? Does the tank have eyes? Maybe just for a second. Maybe just for a second. Nope. Oh, my gosh. Wow, the fucking margin. The margin of miss, bro, is insane. BMP-2 gonna RTB back to fucking industrial yard. There's that static artillery I called earlier on this radio. As the Americans, you have to know that this is gonna happen. You put your radio completely out in the open. Their only hope is to get the rally spawn in quick enough before... Oh, radio's already on bleed. Yeah, this radio's cooked. The artillery will bleed this radio. If you're the United States Army right now, you need to start getting on the fucking radio with the helicopter or Logi because your radio's gone. That shit's gone. Goodbye. BMP-2 did make it safely back to the south. Russians were able to stabilize Industrial Yard. Was not looking good for them. Although the United States Army is getting their armor back up to the front line. We've got Patel commanding, leading it up front. 2-inch Punisher pushing the objective with a hack kit is definitely an interesting strategy. I think he's expecting the BMP to be a little closer. Did the Americans were they able to secure that radio off their rally spawn? They were able to secure the fucking radio after the rally spawn. Wow. They have to know it's going to get pushed, though. They have to know it's going to get pushed. I really thought that artillery was going to bleed that radio. They might have accounted for it, and that's why they kept the rally on the radio. Yo, what's up, Max? How you doing, baby?
236.
Some contacts being called out on objective.
The red building.
Is he gonna hold fire? I don't think he sees him. Oh no, he saw him. He hopped. No, you should have fucking shot there, bro.
Get close.
He should have called out that he spotted him. He should have called out that he spotted him. 2-inch Punisher falls. Did trade with Luke. We are gonna see some more Russian ground forces on that east side. I might have to go for a fucking little food break between games here, chat. I'm fucking a little hungry. Looks like the Americans are able to re-secure that radio. Wow. I can't get over the fact that they were able to secure that radio off the rally. I thought the artillery was gonna really burn it. Patel getting his infantry a foothold into Industrial Yard.
Don't see this fucker.
I'll go for. He gave up. I heard him.
If I'm Patel, I need to get into one of these buildings and start getting a foothold. You have to strong point. You have a very weak infantry objective. You have 2 infantry there. You see they don't know that there's as many contacts that there are to their south. They're calling less contacts than there really are.
Almost up. There you go.
This is not looking good for Patel's infantry coalition on this objective.
Cover me.
Although Patel might see this infantry as he pushes in. Yep. No. Look at our map really quick. Patel taking a shot. I'm a little worried here. Looks like the United States are setting up a secondary attack fob on the east side. Oh! Patel goes down. This Russian ground forces are going to get immense pressure onto the United States Army here. That is not going to be good for this lat kit. Does not realize that he's there. Oh yeah, this is not going well. Misses his shots, continues to miss his shots. Nobody even knows. Oh my golly, Miss Molly. He finally goes down. We do have a couple more infantry on the outside. Still got Squad 5 pushing this radio. Do they know where the hab is? That is concerning. If I'm them, I would want to get somebody into the hab to try to at least lock the hab down. A lot of missed shots here. A lot of missed shots by Beard. Monarch really clearing him out over here on the south side. Is Monkey going to be able to get shots? Monkey's somewhere up here. He knows that there's contact down here. Monkey, you know there's contact down there. You got to be careful, dude. You just got 2 of your infantry swiped. You see him. He's in the bush. He's in the tree. He's in the tree. You see him. Shoot him. Yeah. There you go. Monkey gonna continue to get pushed here, though. That's not good for him. He's trying to get further south, but I just don't know if he's gonna be able to outrun life here. And that was a really beautiful line. I don't know if he's gonna be able to outrun life. Doesn't look like it. Life lining up the shot does take him down. Really having a hard time for the Americans to lock down this industrial yard. Russians getting mortars up on depot. I was wondering if I was going to see a lot of mortar usage in today's event. Finally getting our first mortars from the Russian ground forces over here on a depot. Courtesy by Long Reach. Already getting stomped by the fucking striker locking down the back line. He's going to know that this mortar's in the area. He's looking for him. Not sure he knows he's there, though. They know there's a radio. They have to hear this radio. They're fucking parked on it. You have to know this radio is here. You're virtually parked on the enemy radio. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. So what's this event? This event's just an in-house, two of the leaders within Show Force wanted to go up against each other, so this is what this is. They did this earlier, like a year or two ago, with HD versus Oatbread, but... This Abrams locking down this alleyway. Not sure he's going to get a lot of pressure by any sort of AT yet. I was wondering when the T90 was going to be back online. I wonder if they've called that the T90's back online.
We're gonna die. There's BMP on us.
Ooh, BMP2 clearing out the striker that we called out on Depot. They did get the radio marker down. They do know where the radio is on Depot. Doing a little bit of strafing runs here. Very interesting strategy by the helicopter. He knows there's a BMP to his south.
RWS is behind industrial.
RWS just laying into this helicopter.
Tank should be up by now before if you could scout.
Enemy tank just got called for being online.
Yep. I'm assuming I just ate a tank shell.
Did he just take a fucking RPG? Did he just take a fucking RPG? No way. No way. Pilot 2 Black with the fucking hat kit. Laying down some hate on that helicopter. My God. That does not bode well for the United States. They do have a secondary helicopter up.
The radio and Hab and D9 are marked accurate.
Man, we're getting up digging radio.
They called for radio dig on
The HMGs.
the water. Yeah. They are digging down the radio over on Charlie 6. They are going to remove it. I believe the mortars are starting to land nearby. They are not liking that. I'm really curious to see what the United States pulls out of their pocket. I have no either idea what would have killed the fucking helicopter.
BMP2 destroyed.
Squad 1 takes down the BMP2. Does he see this the RWS shortly behind? The United States armor is just not letting up. Did that? Is the Brady still online? Yep.
Copy, good work, good work. Good save, good save.
7 is back up.
Copy 7. Sky, though, we're 100% sure that Delta 9 was their mortar fob. 100%, dude. Yeah. Copy that.
They do. They're calling that it's 100% the mortar fob on Depot. They know where the radio and Hab are.
100% accurate. Didn't see the mortar twos, but I know they're there. Copy that.
Tank has gone engine
Mortar
off.
fob right now.
Ooh, I don't know if he realizes he's got an AT team pushing in on him. Russians got an AT team pushing in dangerously close on him.
I'm gonna static their hab right now on industrial.
This is not good for the fucking armor on the United States of America. Hat Kit's gonna get a shot. Really nice shot. Should be able to engine and track. They are so unknown that they should not lose this. They should not. Tank is moving out. Takes a Hat Kit. Gets tracked.
Patel, can you switch to smoke?
They're tracked and engine.
Track and engined on this tank.
Hold, getting more still being built up.
Does go down. Secondary shot comes in. Two tracks, or both AT are down. Both AT are down. They are engine and tracked, but it does not look like they are going to get a lot of juice off of that. They're calling for possible airstrike, but
His airstrike should be up for like another 5 minutes or so since he's static or north.
what is this map? This is Belaya, bro. That tank.
I got Monkey coming to help you rep.
Monkey and Ray are gonna be able to repair that more than likely.
Airstrike here.
I don't think he's gonna. Finally, the enemy tank does come out of main. I don't think that the Russians are in a position to airstrike them, although I could be wrong. Does look like the United States and the Russian ground forces are both in their hab, both working.
Command, you still want us to get mortars up on D7, Bob?
I got mortars up on Foxtrot 7 right now. I'm gonna hit their mortar 2 first to get them mortars offline.
Copy that.
Does he know where the mortars are?
Right now, we just need we just need bodies on point.
Calling for bodies on cap. It does look like Squad 5 has secured the north side of the objective. If they could just get a static barrage on either the hab or the radio on industrial, they should be able to get it up. Tank is back online. Should be able to RTB and repair.
Do we know where their hab was on industrial yard?
They have not been able to find this hab. Holy shit. I mean, that hab placement is juicy.
It's on point proper. My guy called out infantry concentrated in that.
Yeah, that hab is going to be incredibly difficult to see through the UAV.
Skyfall, can you build a rep station to your left?
Is Leatherwolf gonna... Oh god, I'm under the map! Too far. I'm hoping Leatherwolf is able to find this enemy hab.
Duck, do we want me to drop static on industrial yard or no?
They're starting to strategize the artillery. They really need to think about how they play this artillery. They have 53 minutes. Both teams have plenty of tickets.
Here. We're gonna try to stop the mortars. I killed a few people here.
The fucking Bradley is pushing the mortar fob. Still no dice on the enemy hab. Unable to find the exact location. Gaetano over here gonna get another wonderful Hat Kit shot into the Bradley. Bradley not feeling so good after that one. Probably is gonna back up off this mountain unless he's stuck. He might have got himself stuck. He just needs to swing it to the right a little bit more and he'll be able to back it out. There he goes. That Hat Kit still got another rocket. I think he's going to try to get another shot on him. He is. He's pulling up. Does get the hit on the Bradley.
Rogers incoming on the enemy hab for industrial
Bradley
yard,
is
southwest
black
point.
smoke. Looks borderline slightly engined.
Cyanide, can you scout for tank?
Not looking good. Artillery coming down on the radio.
Command, we need a repair station.
Copy that. Can't build, but I can drop the radio.
I don't know if this T90... What is this T90 doing? There's that artillery.
Reporting minimal contact on point.
This artillery is not going to be good for the Russian ground forces. Do they have a helo in the air? Squad 4 is up. They have not spotted the tank yet.
Exactly on the 7.
Is the hab gonna go offline? Is the radio? I wonder if it's gonna hit the radio. I don't think it's going to. Russian ground forces able to keep the hab online yet again. The radio takes a direct hit from artillery, goes down a level.
Copy that 6 Diamond mortar to TR.
Oh, this is not good for the Russian ground forces. This radio could go on bleed. I take it back. Radio's not gonna go on bleed. That was the artillery. Radio is staged, but not down.
BTR main road heading
BTR is going to be able to secure that radio. Infantry pushing in will probably get killed as soon as they approach the radio. And Russian infantry already pushing the radio.
Smokes on industrial.
Monkeys already spotted.
They have a BTR watching their radio.
What was that 50 down south by Delta 7?
Our hab is going offline. Our hab is offline.
Yep,
Delta
they're on
7.
radio.
Monkey's gonna get around. Oh. They are gonna be able to keep that radio just offline a little bit longer. They got infantry into the hab to clear it out. Oh, baby. Did they get infantry into the hab?
We're capping industrial. Good job.
The Americans were able to cap industrial. No backup rallies, no nothing from the Russian ground forces. BTR might be able to secure this hab. The Russians can still pull back industrial yard if they play this right. They should never dismount all of the infantry off the BTR-82. Holy shit.
That might be tank on my attack.
Radio is back full up. Hab is proxied somehow. There's only one person alive in the hab. How's it proxied? Or is the radio not up?
Said it's tracked?
No, the radio's up.
I think that is tank.
Okay.
They just enemy or fucking America did call out the enemy tank Delta 8.
Cap is stalled on industrial. Or never mind, we're capping one Chev.
This BTR-82 should be able to lock down this radio, although I'm not sure if they're going to be able to resecure this hab to the north of them. Russian ground forces dropping a counter artillery on the north, creeping north to south, or north to south.
It's on bleed, dude. I can't get close enough to it with that tank right there.
Does look like the Russian infantry off of industrial yard is going to get mainly wiped. The United States going to lose their radio on the east side. Going to trade it for the objective. If you're America here, you're okay losing a radio if you're going to take the objective. You have to ensure that you get the objective, though.
Duck, how long till our radio bleeds out on Echo 7?
It's not on bleed. That one I'm not sure.
Echo 7, what the fuck? There's no radio located on Echo 7. Oh, he's talking this one.
Some sort of tracked vehicle in front of you. 1, 3.
Already coming down.
Already.
Russian ground forces artillery is being called on industrial yard. They should have plenty of time to get into cover. Squad 1 and the striker are going to push this radio with disregard. The tank is not going to let them have this radio. Says, you know what? I'll show up to show out, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. This is my radio. Get the hell out of here. Or not. I mean, he might just let the BTR-82 go. Not sure where this tank's going.
Currently we're under RE fire. My squad
Gonna get an overwatch position, apparently. Looks like Ducky and his squad are gonna be able to push into the radio and clear it.
Radio south of the yard is on bleed now.
The industrial yard objective is now no longer being capped. Radio on bleed on the south side of industrial. It's anyone's objective now. Really could be anyone's objective. The Russian ground forces, if they QRF to industrial yard, the United States does not have a good hold. If the Russian ground forces play aggressively, they can retake this objective. They're already rolling into infantry. They just need to get the BTR-82 with infantry and the tank to push up. They need more people here.
Enemy Tiger down.
Shit.
One Tiger going down via the striker.
Let's go to the point.
I'm getting my men up. We'll try to resume cap.
Hold on.
Really curious to see.
By my rally, I'm gonna get popped
We have a
out over there.
large blueberry shuffle coming off the mountain over here. Into industrial yard.
Call resuming cap.
Oh.
Industrial. One Chev.
Pretty sure the fucking American tank has a great line of sight on that. Wow. What positioning? Watching the intersection off of depot onto industrial yard.
Rearm me off the striker if you guys need to.
Russian ground force is unable to QRF to the industrial yard objective.
Keep eyes on that cyanide. We're gonna engage it.
I want to look at tickets really quick. We're gonna, it's fairly even in terms of tickets until the Americans capped industrial yard, and then they're gonna get about 180 more. If I'm the Russian ground forces, I need to be, I would be worried right now.
Capping 3 Chevs.
If I'm the Russian ground forces, I am really concerned about the likelihood of winning here. We're down to 45 minutes. Barely even so far. United States just barely pulling ahead now. The fact that this enemy tank or the T-90 has not gotten any pressure and they've sat in this little corridor this whole time is insane.
New order mark on my attack. They've moved them.
Are these friendly mortars hitting industrial?
Negative. Motors. They just moved them. It's still same area though.
We're about to cap industrial.
United States mortars hitting about 50 meters short. T-90 rolling out to the west. Squad 1's tank is spotted.
Mortars are marked accurately on map.
Fort Knox does get a lat kit into the Abrams. Not sure it's gonna do any damage though. Not sure it's gonna do any damage. He does have another shot. Not sure he's gonna be able to get it off effectively though.
Get a knife kill.
Another shot into the tank. No dice for the track. He went for 2 shots on the track. He is gonna fall to this tank. However, the T-90 does either one see either? The T-90 should have eyes. What in the hell is he shooting at? Did he miss the shot on the T-90? Not the second shot. Did that track him?
Hey, once you're RTB,
Yep.
try to get down.
Double tracked off the first shot.
We're gonna set up attack up for depot.
Next shot. Oh my god, he's got almost a wonderful hold down position. I don't think he's got the depression though. I don't think he has the depression.
Sky, you want me to drop in your guys at Logi and E6 so we can recover it?
No dice on this enemy tank.
Logi
Or RGF. Looks like that T-90 is going to go down again. Ammo wrecked yet again.
Nice. Yeah, BTR-82 moving back towards that mortar hab. Our mortar hab or their mortar hab? Their mortar hab. Copy.
It's not looking good for the Russians.
Moving to recover Logi E6.
BTR-82 playing really
Is that
aggressively.
BTR mark accurate D7 in front of you, squad 6?
A-berm, dead accurate.
7, be advised, you got infantry still.
This
on
BTR-82, about the last line of hope for the RGF, cannot be this aggressive to the north. Gonna pass right by this AT. He's gonna get a shot. Just don't min-arm. Nice shot. He is gonna somehow live through that.
BTR mark, or BTR mark south of 6. That would be advised.
This BTR still beat bopping around.
You said BTR, but it's right. Correct.
Track the gun.
We're hitting their point.
BTR went up north, roughly 2 diamond.
Ooh, Bradley taking a shot. Man, I will tell you, the RGF AT has not
Keep monkey there from me to
not done a terrible job this game. They have really put the pressure on the Americans' armor. Hey, homie, I don't think you reloaded. Yeah, you didn't yeah, oh, that was shit. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't even reload the tandem. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's shit, bro. It's okay. I don't think he would have had... I think that's too far anyway. I think that's too far of a shot for him. I think that tandem only goes to like 150 meters. Is Abrams stuck? Trapped? What the fuck's going on? Oh, he did get tracked. How the fuck did he get tracked?
There might be attack request on us.
Oh, Fort Knox.
We're right now. We got hit by a lot.
I will tell you, I gotta give it to the United States Abrams. They have been so concerned with getting airstriked. They have been so concerned, and as soon as they get tracked, they are immediately back online. That tandem, did it hit? I don't know if it hit. I believe that tandem did find ground, but the tank is still going to be able to get out of here. Not a bad run for that tank. That is something to see. Wow. I didn't even know the fucking BTR-82 was still over there. Got pressured by the striker, tried to bail off the other side, immediately slammed by the tank. This Russian ground forces have had a very, very difficult time with their armor. The U.S. still mortaring the absolute fucking dog shit out of Depot. The Russian ground forces still holding. How are we doing? We're 38 minutes in. 38 minutes in. I believe that this goes to... It's not whether you win or lose. It is based off of points. So they are scoring total points. If you do win, you do score more points. So something to think about.
Negative. Squad 6 is gonna recover this lodge. You can take it back to F7.
Ooh,
Cyanide,
Ducky,
you can keep
you're
respawning
lining up
build
one
there.
hell of a flank.
Yeah.
We'll go take a peek at Ducky.
Delta 6 pretty off the map.
Where is the Duckinator? He's somewhere back here. There he is. Wonder what he's doing back here. He's got the RWS. He's setting up a really safe rally. I don't know if that's gonna work, Ducky. I don't think you can do that.
That rally's loading in the air, by the way.
Excuse me.
Cool. Love it.
It's because you put it on the fucking... Oh my gosh, you little rat. You put it on the fucking...
Thinking we try and get up on that hillside, start putting fire down on it.
Yep, I like it.
I like this. I can just listen to them, and they don't even know I'm here.
On you, Patel.
There's not much going on, I'll be honest. Patel and Monkey are getting a hab up on, I believe... I can't remember what this point's called. But the big wild card is we do have the BMP-2 has rolled in. Not a lot of contact being faced right now. I will say that after this first match, we will take a short intermission, and they are going to I believe the last I heard is the winner of round 1 gets to pick round 2 map. I believe loser of round 1 gets to pick factions. Are they running into the first contact here? Yep, yep.
Hold.
Oh my lord.
Or requesting more builds.
Sounds like there's a tiger.
A wonderful Overwatch position. Downside is, don't think they realize they're basically parking on a BMP2. Yeah. This BMP2, they just need to be quiet. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What do you think we go engine off and hop out for now?
Yeah. Probably a good call.
They're just supposed to be advised, getting ready to throw ups already on depot proper.
Can't, he doesn't quite have an angle. BMP2 is a little blind here.
5, are you guys pushing the point now?
Yes, we are.
Enemy UAV apparently is circling our mortar hub.
Copy.
I'm not sure if it's ours, my third sheet just called it out.
Long reach, sneaking up on Ducky and Gnome. Doesn't even...
What?
Didn't even hear him sneak right up on him, man.
For being us.
Damn, long reach, locking him down.
5, is that enemy radio on you?
I don't know what the command assets are.
An HMG bunker.
The radio's marked accurate.
Ooh, we might get a little bit of a Bradley. This is mainly just show force, people, correct? We might get a Bradley on BMP fight here.
5, be advised, I'm gonna drop a short creeping barrage from 2 diamond to...
Pretty sure the commander... No, they don't have a commander.
We found a BMP.
BMP finding the striker.
2 diamond to 2 diamond, creeping barrage.
Copy.
BMP2 cleaning up that striker.
Here, shooting.
Enemy mortar fob.
Americans drop one hell of an artillery.
He's marked accurate, 'cause apparently I'm just finding them all.
Russians got their mortars back online. Americans have yet to get mortars onto their mortars. They're still landing very short. Commander's more than likely guessing that most of his infantry on the north side of the objective is gonna fall.
We're gonna try to get another half of...
Where the fuck is
west of
Beard?
depot, southwest.
No shot, Beard is in here. Oh my god.
Be advised, 33 minutes.
Beard, what's going through your head right now, bro? You got friendly artillery over your head?
Enemy helo is resupplying depot now.
Are you okay, Beard? You seem a little distraught, buddy.
Already coming down.
He's okay. He's a little quiet, but apparently he's good. United States are... Oh, shit. Did I miss the fucking BMP battle? Shit. Bradley able to take down the BMP. Doesn't seem like there's any AT around. Dominus clearing out. Oh, God. Shit's popping off.
Friendly mortars are coming offline now. No ammo. Friendly mortars are offline now. Bringing more ammo right now.
That artillery really gonna put down some hate.
Stop bleeding out here.
The Bradley not feeling like they're doing good. Takes another AT round. Bradley requesting support. Bradley going down. Why is he looking north?
Bunker in place and destroyed.
Bradley was looking north. All contact was west.
We got
A
infantry.
little curious on why he was looking the wrong way.
Already's over.
He knew that there was a friendly tank coming in from the north. Not sure why he was looking that way. Artillery is now clear. Should open up this objective.
Enemy Tiger to observe. Enemy
Beard,
Tiger to deserve.
continue to
RWB
push in.
Push from the
He's about our only troop on the ground right now in terms of getting into this objective.
Tiger is on point proper.
He wants this radio. He wants this radio. He's pushing the hab. He's about to get into the hab. He needs to gain entry. If he can clear the hab, he can hold it.
RW Tiger is still to observe.
He is now in the enemy hab. It is now offline. Oh, the radio. Did they hit the radio? Somehow the artillery killed the, or like knocked the radio down a level, maybe because it has just a smidgen outside that the radio was offline. Where did Beard go? Is Beard still in the hab? No, he's pushing out. Really interesting to push out of the hab.
Out of there so we can Thank you, medic.
Digging under Bob. Digging under a hab right now on Echo 9. Echo 9.
That was a treat. He was able to get into the hab. I'm really curious why he didn't try to hold the hab there.
Man, I got a new hab coming up.
I could be wrong. Oh my god, my camera's so fucked. Here, let me fix my camera really quick, gents. Command's hab is down. They do know where it is.
Copy.
I don't think they know where the radio is, though.
No one's taking another heli, so I'm gonna go resupply the mortar hab.
TV
That's fine.
pushing
You guys-
in.
Are they like inside or?
I think he's outside.
Outside. At least two.
Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Enemy Logi marked on map.
We got a
1 and
1v1
3.
situation here. They both know where each other are. You need to get that gun up and start thinking you're gonna get pushed,
Close to my
brother.
body, I think.
Oh,
New habs coming
did
up
get cleared
online
off.
right now.
Looks like the hab is going to continue to stay down. Not sure the Americans are going to be able to recover that.
Skythawk, can you
Although
pick
a
me up
secondary
at,
fob coming up
17?
online on the south side here.
Yeah.
Obred knows something's going on over here.
New habs up.
He's looking around. Smelling around, not seeing anything. Wow, he barely missed it. Look. Look, he barely missed it. The windows that were, like, the windows and missing. Like, 2 fucking ships in the wind. He almost saw an entire squad pushing in, but he turned around at the last minute.
Enemy Logi pulled up to our E9 radio.
Obred just kind of taking a little walk through the forest here. Should start to see the Americans around him. He's surrounded, basically. Gonna go up. Guns up. Full auto. Takes one down. AK fire. There's no chance Squad 6 didn't hear this AK fire.
He's trying to.
Obred starting to take shots.
We're gonna try to disrupt them and try to save our radio in the Echo 9.
He's got 2 rounds into him. He's gonna be able to bandage out of this, I'm pretty sure. Is he not bleeding? What a lad.
Man, be advised, it was just a transport.
You got pizza? I'm jealous, Blue. I wish I could get pizza, dude.
Copy.
Vehicles down.
I'm just checking to see how much I'm swelling up my fucking cheeks by doing this. Obred just laying down the fucking hate full. Oh my Jesus! Your head! Sir! Sir! Where'd it go? Pepperoni and Canadian bacon sounds fucking baller. We have 25 minutes. 25 minutes. The Abrams pulling up on the southern flank really wants to get some good pressure onto Depot. These mortars they are just launching these mortars 50 meters to the south. No fear in the mortar crew's eyes, bro. He is just locking it the fuck in.
2 can be hold mortars. They're like rubber blocking the side right now. They also are like 50 meters off.
I don't think he realized those were enemy mortars. They're gonna stop regardless for him, though. Tank's gonna get wonderful view into the objective. Like, let's get the opposite POV of this shit. You want to see the fucking tank, bro? Just Look at it. Look at it. Menacing as shit, dude.
East of the hab on the roof. East of the hab on the roof.
That Abrams has not died all game. Has got some absolute sticky situations, but has not died. The Russian ground force is dropping a static barrage on the south side. I think that they did it not aggressively as they should. I would have hoped for a more aggressive artillery. That is not. I don't think that's going to hit anybody but push the tank out. They're calling for hold fire. I don't know if they realize the hab is proxied. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Depot looks like it's gonna fall. Hab is coming back online. Will the Russian ground forces be able to push into this hab? Will they get a spawn off? Hab goes back proxied. Americans were able to push in just far enough. Lancer, last man on objective, falls. Just having a few Russian ground forces on the east side here.
Be advised, 25 minutes. Less than 25 minutes.
25-minute marker called. They have to win within the time. If it goes to time, it goes to the Russian ground forces. Not looking good for them, though. A huge last-ditch effort. A huge last-ditch effort. Look at these troop transports coming in.
Copy, heard. You're good to go. Leave.
One troop transport taken to the mountain here.
Radio, Echo 9, we're good.
Americans were able to save the radio on the east side. Russians need to push off this mountain and try to get back into depot. Oh, Brad drops his rally just south. Not sure it'll be quick enough in terms of reaction.
Charlie 9 hab is proxied.
2-inch Punisher, the only guy left to save this hab. America losing their foothold.
Hab is proxied right now.
Although they I don't think the Russians are going to be able to. I don't think the Russians are going to be able to restabilize depot. Americans do not have any sort of spawn, but I do not think that the Russians are going to be able to get into the objective fast enough.
6, if you could respawn your rally fast.
We've got a couple minutes. It takes like 2 minutes to save their whole team there. Which they might.
Roof is off, Hab.
Like fucking 30 seconds.
Working on
Copy
radio.
that.
They probably have their team there.
A little bit of comms on the Russian ground forces. Doesn't seem like morale's high. Doesn't seem like they're really feeling like they can push back into this objective. The United States tanks still in the area, engine off, just kind of locking it down, holding this intersection. Really concerning for the Russian ground forces. They have not been able to deal with this tank.
Radio's on bleed.
Heard, copy.
Enemy or the Russian ground forces radio on depot is on bleed. I don't even know where we're at for tickets. Plenty of tickets for both teams here. Just a little bit of an AT true. Oh my God. This tank has been absolutely on their fucking game. Hat kick coming in from Seal Guy.
Up on the hill. I'm gonna repair you.
Nice hat kit launched by Seal Guy.
I'm just standing here till we cap the point. I don't care if I die.
The tank saying that he ain't moving until he fucking dies or the game ends. The Russians getting a little bit of an attack up on this east side. The cap has stopped. The cap has stopped. The cap has stopped. The Americans, are they able to secure their hab on this east or the west side? The Americans are able to secure their hab. They are ready to, okay, they were able to re-secure the hab. The Russians were able to push onto this east side. I told you that America's hold was weak. If they were able to push in, that the Americans were unable to spawn. They had no spawns. The Russians able to secure the eastern side, putting that pressure on. This game's not over. It's not over. I am not ready to call this game. A wonderful counter assault by the Russian ground forces here onto Depot. Absolutely showing no quarters. My God! Squad 2 pushing in with his entire infantry force, able to mostly clear the objective. Just a few Americans standing between Russian resecuring the objective and the Americans getting wiped. A full squad falls on the objective. Just a few infantry left from the United States on this west side. What a wonderful counter assault by the Russian ground forces. Squad 1 hits a mine. Oh, the tank that has been alive this entire time gets double tracked by the mine. Is this its last few moments? Russia needs to get some sort of logi or something into the objective. They are able to find the radio. West side radio going down. This tank takes another shot. They are trying to get out and repair. This is not good. The T-90 is also coming out of Maine. T-90 is coming out of Maine.
Yeah, I think they're pushing in from that east side. My guys are going to try and cut them off.
Squad 3 trying to get... The tracks are back online. They need to get out. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Get out of the way. The striker using his body. This tank has been able to survive unparalleled pressure. Wow. He's not out yet, but it looks like he's going to be able to. The fact that he hit double tracks and at least 1 or 2 headshots is insane. Russian ground forces still locking down the contacts. Monkey's still alive on point. I don't know where he is, though. Monkey's going for the revive. Sniper goes down. Immediately gives up.
He was a marksman.
This is anybody's objective. The T-90 is coming in on the west side. Oh! Did O'Bred place a fucking radio right in front of Ducky? Oh my God, he placed a radio right in front of Ducky! Oh my God, this game is coming down to the fucking limits! United States able to secure this radio on the south side. The Russian ground forces, it looked like the light was at the end of the tunnel they could resecure. I am not sure. BTR 82 coming in on the west side. It is getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 17 minutes. 17 minutes and plenty of tickets for both teams to make a lot of mistakes here. This is anyone's game. BTR 82 coming back in to resecure the fucking BTR 82 gets engined. Not a great spot for the BTR 82 to get engined if you're the Americans. It is not looking good. The Russians might be able to resecure this. One Russian left.
This fucking dude looking at me, I can't fucking shoot.
A lot of heat coming in over here. A little kiss. Seal guy secures the last of the United States.
Thank you, Monarch.
No, it's not. 200.
200.
234.
RGF rolling in another troop trans. Oh my God. Okay. We're back to square one. If you're the Americans, you gotta start to think about what the fuck you're gonna do.
Okay, assets coming up.
We have 16 minutes left. Assets.
Static up now.
Just static. They know where the radio is. Either they need to move this radio, or if they commit to it, I would not commit to it if I'm the. Yep.
Fucking Logi. Reload the fucking Logi. We gotta get out of here.
They're calling to get the Logi out of here. They want the radio out, Logi loaded, and get the fuck out of the objective with that radio. If they are able to get that Logi into the objective, I really do not give the Americans a high chance at winning this game.
ETA about 2-3 minutes.
The Logis, or the rallies here. You have RGF rally right here on Delta 1065, and the United States rally here on Echo 1018. How close the margins are in these games is insane. Neither team willing to really let it go down. Can they kill this BTR-82? Take the shot! BTR-82 takes a turret shot. They are able to get that Logi moving. Is the Logi moving? No, the Logi is stuck.
You guys are on radio right now?
Logi's able to get out.
Correct.
Wow. Logi is out of there with the supplies. Radio dug down. I think that this first game is gonna go to the Russian ground forces.
Does anybody have ammo? I need bandages. Anybody?
Yeah, they're bringing the Logi.
over here.
Oh, they're
T90 was called tracked.
5D1.
This poor T90 crew has been taking an absolute beating this entire night.
2 diamond. Okay, we're coming for it. Correction, I have static. Do you want static on the radio or do you want static on depot?
No, you have to know the radio's not here. You don't hear radio.
Sky, just make sure that tank doesn't move. I'll get him.
Yep, we're trying.
Did anyone hear that?
Something just popped.
They don't hear the radio. They have to know that they don't hear the radio. Gnome, how do you not call the radio's not here, dude?
Tank is looking southport.
No call in command chat that the radio has been dug down.
I don't think they have a spawn up right now.
They're starting to consider that they don't have a spawn.
So we get that
The
static
Logi,
down and just rush in, we should be good.
the Logi is able to get on objective. Did they drop the supplies? Where's the Logi? Did they lose the Logi? What happened? Oh my god, I missed it. What the fuck happened? Where was the Logi? Did the Logi get killed?
I'm gonna make sure my static hits MBT as well.
Where is this Logi? What happened?
Tiger dead.
What in the fuck? Is this the Logi? Is this the Logi with all the supplies? Were they able to get a hab down? What are these misplays? They got the radio down, but I don't see a hab. They called for the supplies to be loaded. Oh my god. T90 gonna get railed by this fucking Abrams for the 3rd time. He's really gotta question his life choices. 1 round into the T90, he's not even looking. Oh, he is? Nope, he's not even looking. Doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. That poor T90 crew has just been absolutely dominated all game. Americans calling in the artillery on depot. We are still 12 minutes out from this game being finalized. I'm not ready to call it. Russia still has a foothold on the objective. They need to get a Logi into the point. Squad 8, the Logi squad from the United States, placing an aggressive radio and I would hope hab. If they get this radio and hab online, this is game. It is a 50-50 battle here. It just depends on whether or not the Russians can get the supplies in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They called for the supplies to be loaded. They loaded the supplies. They dug down the radio. Where did the Logi go? Did it die? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if somebody sniped the Logi as it tried to push into the objective. I don't know. Okay, I should probably follow. Where's the fucking Logi? They got the radio down. They had to at least get the Logi. Did the Logi hit mines? This would be the Logi. What happened to this Logi? This was the Logi with the supplies. It somehow died. United States did get the hab down on the north side. The Russians able to keep somewhat of a foothold on objective. This BTR-82 has just been taking a beating. I don't know if they realize they have 2 mines on them. I don't know if they realize they have 2 mines. Oh, BTR-82 goes down via Dominus? I'm not sure. A lot of craziness going on right now. It seems like an all-out chaos battle. Nobody knows. I want to cue into the Russians. I want to know what's going through their head. What are you talking about? What are you strategizing? You have to see the issues on the map right now. We're getting a helicopter to try to land, but will the tank? Squad 1. Squad 1, you've locked it down all game. You cannot let this Logi. Or there's no way the heli's going to be able to land. No way. This tank is not going to let this heli land.
Doc, are you able to swing a guy down here?
The Russians still unable to get a Logi into the objective. The mines on the road are going to kill this Logi. What an absolute kick in the teeth. He missed the mines. He missed the mines. He pulled it. I don't. They have to place the hab on them. They have to place the hab. Oh, yes. Oh, place the hab directly on you. Does Monkey or does Ducky see what's going on here? Oh my Jesus Christ! That's why you gotta place the fucking hab right on the Logi, bro. You can't. Oh my gosh! They got the supplies down, but they have no squad leader to place the hab. They have no one to dig the hab. It is now looking like this is going to be another United States of America capture. I don't want to call it. Russia somehow pulled it out of their ass the before. Nothing is set in stone. You still have Russians on all sides. I'm losing my fucking mind because I don't even know what to watch right now.
I can watch south and southwest. You guys need to
Squad
watch
2 is just continuing to put pressure on the east side of this objective. They do know where the enemy radio and hab is. However, the Russian ground forces don't have anywhere to call in assets. I know Oatbread has assets in his pocket. He wants to use them. He has no hab. How much time is left? 8.5 minutes. We have 8.5 minutes.
1-7's coming to assist.
Squad 7, Bradley, rolling in. Looks like American Armor is going to, yet again, reestablish a foothold on this objective. If I'm the Russian ground forces, I need to make another last-ditch effort, and there's not a whole lot left in the fucking bank, brother. There ain't a whole lot left. Is this? We have a squad leader up. You need to place the hab. The hab needs to be placed. Squad 7 gets taken down. Bradley goes down. Somehow. I don't know if it was mines or the hack kit from Gaetano. Gaetano, was that you? I don't know what's going on, but the Bradley just fucking got knocked down again. It is neutralized. Americans do have the spawn on the north. The Russians don't have anything. Squad 1 yet to place a hab. His medic left him. I don't know what went on. Oh, the Russian radio is already on bleed. Doesn't even matter if they get the hab online. Does not matter. Americans were able to secure the radio. It is not looking good. One guy pushing in now. Is he able to clear? He min-arms the 40 Mike. What a missed play. He min-arms the 40 Mike. No, Coco.
I got outside for you guys. I'm trying to
This game is going to go to the Americans. I'm ready to finally call the game. The first match of, fuck, what was this? What's this fucking event called? I can't remember what this event's called. Operation King Cobra. First round is going to go to the New York City Rats in nothing but an absolute amazing game. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Could have went to anybody. Wow. Wow. I gotta give it to two people. I gotta give it to this tank crew right here for absolutely locking down this objective. Taking nothing but absolute death and destruction with them. The other is the Russian AT that you just saw engage them. We are going to see the end of the game. GG. That is it. First game goes to the New York City Reds. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a short intermission. I need to get some water, so please enjoy yourself. What's up, Seal? Did I get, We'll go verse. That was a wonderful game. I need to go get some water. One second. I'm not sure if we're playing a secondary round. I need to talk to the tournament staff really fast. Stand by. All right, I got in check with the fucking tournament staff. It looks like they are not going to be running a secondary round there. Holy shit. I don't blame it at all. That first round left nothing on the table. Both teams did a phenomenal job, and I couldn't be any happier with the outcome. What a fucking riveting game to watch. What a fucking performance by both Oatbread and Patel. My golly, Miss Molly, it really came down to that last little fucking moment on Desna. Or not Desna. What fucking, is it Desna? I don't know. Either way, fucking A, the South Side, that last objective, both teams showed out and did a fucking amazing job. I just want to shout out everybody that came out. Thank you for joining me on a birthday stream. Fucking 4 wisdom teeth taken out on Thursday, and we still showed up and had a fucking great stream. So thank you all. Thank you for coming out. If you aren't following the channel, please give it a follow. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube, go check out the YouTube. If you're in Discord, check out the Discord. Hey, thank you all. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my birthday. Y'all have a fucking great... Oh. Wait, I think Seal wants to talk to me. No, I'm out. All right, everybody get out of here. Go get some fresh air. It's spring. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day.